Quick tutorial on how to use Figma. So I use Figma to do a lot of prototyping. This is our game lab Figma. So for example, we make card games or video games that are mocked up here. This card game, you can see it has the actual final product. So it has the design here, and you can change the font and the text, kind of like in Canva. It's like a graphic design software where you can lay out images and text and even have stuff like mood boards. So for example, if you just want to use this for laying out a website or an app, they use this professionally for UX UI design. So that's user experience and user interface design. This is a website. For example, it has the sidebar, which you can edit. Like the actual icons are found from the internet, and some are open source. Some of them are from Google or Apple. You can make your own logos in Figma and pretty much like lay out the entire architecture of a website, which this is used for the software engineer who will take it and program it based on the layout. So let's take an example. If you want to make words, you just make a new frame called F. There's a shortcut here. It says frame or F. The frame itself, you can drag it out, or you can press F and then choose the size that you want on the side. There's tablet and desktop. I typically use like a paper size if you end up wanting to print it. And you can drag around a frame and then expand it out. Hold shift and left click to drag to make this bigger, and then you can zoom in using the scroll wheel or the plus and minus sign on your computer, and you can pan by holding the space key, or just I think you can pan with a mouse like the scroll wheel. So you can use the bottom tools, so there's T for text, and you can start typing it out normally. This is pretty small, so I select the font and then change it to whatever size I want. You can make rectangles and shapes, so here the rectangle tool, R. There's even a pen tool if you want to sketch out things using a pen. There's a tutorial on how to use a pen tool. You press enter to complete it. There's also a pencil if you want to start sketching things. And if you want to copy and paste images, like for example, you want to screenshot something, like this icon here, you literally drag and drop the image or copy and paste it into this kind of like workspace. I'll resize that. And if people ever join your Figma board, they show up in the top right, so you can collaborate with them and you can kind of talk to them in this space too. And the changes are saved in real time. And let's see, what else can I show you? There's a comment system, so if you ever want to comment on someone's work, you can put this here, and then they'll see that when they come back to the board. Yeah, and if you ever just want to do mood boards, you can put it here. Like there's templates for stuff, like this is a journey map, so you can take like these icons and make your own kind of journey map with lines or these shapes. The journey map shows how the user goes through your product, like how they feel. It's a literal map of their emotions. And there's like you can always bold stuff or make bullet points on here. You can even put stuff like post-it note style notes. And if you ever want to brainstorm together, you can just have like font here. This is, for example, prompts for designing out one of your products. These are actually taken from an interview. So yeah, information architecture for user experience. You kind of lay out information like logically. So this, for example, is like a flow through an entire product. They can call it just like a user flow of like a decision, step-by-step decision matrix of what happens when you go through your product or how they experience it. So you can do stuff like that in Figma, and also the actual logo design if you end up making logos and laying out a website. So yeah, that's the intro to Figma.